Hit the road with this anthology of trucking science fiction. An alien fuel additive shows just how fast a big rig can go. A disembodied driver wages war on self-driving trucks. A haul through time takes an unexpected turn. Reality shatters for a trucker using an experimental delivery device. Stargazing gives an overweight driver a new lease on life. A young girl risks her life to hitch a ride out of an apocalyptic wasteland. The basic color of the truck was black, but bright yellow warning labels covered the skin front to back. The familiar icons for biohazard and nuclear waste and high explosive were enough to make normal people keep their distance. But the distinctive sign for the high test usually cleared the area quicker than a pin-free hand grenade.
One after another, doors roll up and the trucks slide out into the pale morning light. Jerry Lynn grabs the gear shift and drags it into the electrified position. No engine rumble rattles the cab, but there's an ever-so-slight tightening in the chest strap. All the dash lights come on to let her know the truck is ready to go. She depresses the floor pedal, and the truck glides soundlessly onto the road. The suit yells some technical gibberish at Jerry Lynn that she ignores as she turns out of the lot and pulls onto the feeder road to County 287. She's in control of the rig. She was afraid maybe it would steer itself and she'd be at its mercy. That comes later, she thinks bitterly. She accelerates up the access road. No matter how hard she depresses the pedal, the speed gauge won't go above 63.
Bang! The G-force slams us back in our seats as the truck shoots out of the parking lot like a rocket sled on rails. Tires squealing, sparks flying out from under the hood, burning rubber in the air. We blast down I-20 at 90 miles an hour, 100, 110, other drivers blaring their horns, slamming on screeching brakes, police sirens Dopplering behind us. Donnie whooping and hollering like a drunken lunatic on a mechanical bull. If you've never seen a portal array, a grouping of jet-black cylinders towering over, say, a desert plain on some lifeless, god-bereft planetoid, you might think it pretty strange to be seeing between 4 and 8 huge cylinders lined up on both sides of the road, all rotating at unimaginable speeds, which you can't actually see. They're blacker than black, and they hover only a few meters off the ground. They are not quite as dense as a neutron star. You are amazed that the entire plane, the entire planet, is not sucked into them and crushed to nothing.
They could crush you like a nest of bugs if they wanted to.
They won't run the risk. Any troops they send through would just join us like Jennings here.
Rachel laughed. They pay enough and they can find people who'll do anything.
In a room full of all sorts of futuristic-looking equipment, they put these helmets on our heads which were hardwired to their devices, which in turn were Wi-Fi'd to several trucks leading autonomous runs. The idea wasn't that we'd react faster than the onboard computers, but how, as humans with years of being on the road among us, we might have handled a given road situation like a car suddenly stalling in front of your truck as you go downhill. They wanted our hindsight so as to build that into the new phase of eventuality equations. Truckers were still used for the more intricate short hops in crowded urban areas, and still at times babysat the driverless rigs, given the demands of certain loads and insurance. But the days of the long haulers were drawing to a close. Understand, we weren't naive. We knew being part of the research project was helping to usher in our demise, but what else could we do? Such was inevitable. Until that day the feedback happened. Take a trip through the imaginations of 18 visionary writers as they explore the future of trucking in these speculative tales. The highways of the universe will never be the same. The 18 Wheels of Science Fiction Trucking Anthology is available as an audiobook at Audible, Amazon, and iTunes. Paperbacks on Amazon.com and ebooks for all readers wherever they are sold online. More information at bigtimebooks.com.